here. All right, so we are recording, we are live. Thank you guys so much for popping on here tonight. Really appreciate it. We have a very special guest tonight. I know some of you are familiar with who Mary Day is. You might have had one-on-one calls with her. You might have seen her pop into some of the Southeast Beachbody coaches groups. I know there's been some sort of restructuring within, so now she actually works with the 1 to 5 star diamond coaches. I thought it was just the 1 and 2 star diamonds, but it's 1 to 5 star diamonds. Is that right? Yep. And she's been with Beachbody for the last 3 years. And if you didn't know, you guys can always contact, I guess it would be called your regional sales manager for your region. Would that be the right thing to say, Mary?
Well, we usually don't start working with coaches until they reach diamond status.
Diamond status. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So if you're a diamond coach, it's a really good thing to reach out to whoever your point of contact is, even set up like a one-on-one Zoom call and just sort of touch base and figure out what's my plan? What are my goals? And what do I want to achieve in the next, 3 months? Something that's, achievable. And they really, really help and lock arms with you in terms of trying to help you navigate how to reach that, that big goal or little goal or whatever it may be. And so Mary has been that point of contact for me. And I got really excited because I got to meet her out in Los Angeles a few weeks ago. So it's always nice to finally meet somebody in person. And so I wanted to bring her on today because we all know we have like a massive launch coming up on Monday with Ultimate Portion Fix. And I've sort of been telling my team that you need to be looking at the launch on March 4th as like the only launch. Of course, we know there's one on March 18th, but look at March 4th as the only launch. So when you are talking to people, you tell them it goes on sale on March 4th because you want them to be signing up as a coach on March 4th when they purchase. So what I wanted to do to sort of segue into this launch coming on Monday was to have Mary talk to us about the importance of rank advancement and what it means for your business, what it means for increasing your income, what it means for building self-confidence, all those sort of things that you don't necessarily think about. You just sort of hear, okay, I gotta hit emerald, I gotta hit ruby, I gotta hit diamond, I gotta hit this, but like, what does that all really mean and equate to? And I think sometimes, your upline sort of is like a parent, we're telling you got to do all these things, but it's like, yeah, whatever. But I think, really hearing it from Mary and hearing from her experience working with coaches, I think it really might resonate a little more with some of you. So Mary, I will let you take the floor about, and sort of let you lead it, or I can pop in, but I'll let you start talking about why hitting some of those first goals, that first, emerald rank and so on, are so important. And what does that mean in terms of growth financially for people? Because I know that's a lot of people's goals, is to really get a good steady stream of income on the side. So.
Absolutely. And first of all, thank you so much for having me. This is absolutely one of my favorite things to do. And I just want you guys to know that I don't always do team calls from my home. So you guys get a special treat to kind of glimpse into my life. And there's my bike over there, just in case you're wondering what that weirdness is. But I am a triathlete, so I train inside a lot during the winter. So that's kind of cool. So like Blake said, rank advancing can be super, super important. Actually, it is so important. Like, that's what the business is based on. Okay, so let's talk about emerald. Let's talk about diamond.
Hey, Mary, can I stop you real quick for 1 second? If you guys are on your phones or whatnot, Helen and Casey, can you guys mute them for me?
Give me one.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. So like I was saying, rank advancing is super important, especially if you're looking to build income. So a lot of times if you're on a strong leg, rank doesn't matter as much just because you have all of this volume that's on one side. But If you're building for yourself, absolutely rank and income go hand in hand. So I like to say it this way. If we're talking about emerald and diamond, let's say, for example, you're opening a store, like a regular store that somebody's going to go in and buy clothes. Emerald is like, I'm going to get my permits, I'm going to get my business license, I'm going to secure a location. These are things that you have to get ready to open your business. That's kind of what emerald is. Okay, so it's a great place to be. You're making a little bit of money, and it's pretty maintainable, but you're at the bottom level of your own business. Okay, and diamond is where you open the doors and you say to people, okay, I am ready to show the world that I'm serious about this. This is where I let people in. I'm opening the doors to my virtual gym. I'm going to support you. I'm here to share my gift with you. And that's why diamond is important. Now, that's the first stepping stone, really, in being serious about this business. So what I like to coach my people on is I really love to see you at 2-star. Okay. And diamond is, it really is just the beginning, right? And I know you guys have been there. You've seen it happen. You have coaches that come on, they fall off. And guess what? That's how it's supposed to be. That's just how it is. Think about you trying to fill a bucket that has holes in it. That's what you're doing. That's just exactly what you're doing. You're always going to have people coming in and you're going to have people going out. It's just like a business. You're the CEO. This is something that you have to manage. Okay. And it's actually pretty exciting because whenever you have that turnover, you never know what's going to happen. You never know who else is going to come up next, right? So diamond is just the starting off point. It's like the first step in your journey. Okay. So at 2-star, that's where things really get exciting because you start to get your own team. You start to branch away from the mama team and we start to see people coming home from their day jobs and they're doubling their Beachbody income. So as far as the compensation plan goes, there are 4 ways to make money. And I don't know if you wanted me to totally dig into this, but I will just go over it really fast so that you guys understand, because in order to make money, you have to understand the compensation plan. And a lot of coaches don't. They just don't understand it. They're like, I get this paycheck because I sold some challenge packs. That's fine and great, but you have to understand volume. And to understand volume, I'm sure Blake will look into this with you. Courtney knows about it. Hi, Courtney, by the way. I worked with her before. So you're looking at your legs and you have like a strong leg and a weak leg. And what that means is you have more volume on one leg than the other. Side note here, it's not always the same leg, okay? It can flip back and forth. So from one week to the next, one day to the next, your weak leg can be your strong leg can be your weak leg. It totally flops back and forth, okay? And when we talk about strong and weak, we're talking about volume, not leaders. You can have a strong leg with your leaders, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking volume. Now, with volume and team cycle bonuses kick in when you're at Emerald. And at Emerald, you get $14 per cycle, right? I always get confused. 14, 16, 18. Emerald 14, Ruby 16, Diamond 18. Okay. So when we're looking at the volume, and there's volume assigned to each thing that you sell within your Beachbody portfolio. So we take 200 from the strong side and 100 from the weak side. And I know this is probably like going over everybody's head. So it's 200, 100. And every time you have 200, 100, that's a cycle. So if you're Emerald, you'd make $14 or 16 or 18. Okay. So really what you're doing at Emerald is you're keeping yourself at the lowest pay rate, which sucks. Please don't do that. We want to see everybody at Diamond. Okay. And it doesn't sound like a lot, like $4 doesn't sound like a lot, but it absolutely is. There's a team cycle estimator on the Beachbody Champions page. And if your goal is to earn $500 per week, you can absolutely go in and calculate that. And it will tell you how much your strong leg needs to be and how much your weak leg needs to be, which is pretty exciting because when you look at it between Emerald and Diamond, you guys, it goes from the 30s to the 20s. That's a big difference. That's a really big difference. Now, I saw mostly women. I think we're all women here, right? I saw Jeremy, but it was a girl. So I'm here to tell you that women work smarter, not harder, okay? It's on the, Michelle, it's on the Beachbody Champions page in the files section. So if you go in, and Blake, I don't know if you have it, if you've seen it.
Yes, I have thought they brought it up at the, I feel like they mentioned something at the New Leader Conference about the estimator or something.
Yeah.
But I can post it too.
Okay. Yeah. It's really easy to find. You just go in the file section and then like it's just scroll down till you see an Excel document and then you can find it there. So what I was saying was your team cycle bonuses, as women, we want to work smarter, not harder, right? So don't keep yourself at Emerald. If you want to make $500 a week, get to Diamond. Work smarter. And just a note on this team cycle estimator, this is only team cycle bonuses, okay? You have to calculate your retail separately from that. So if you're selling your challenge packs and you're hitting Success Club, that gives you a really, really good head start to what your income should be. And then retaining people on Shakeology, that's going to help a ton too, okay? So rank-wise, okay, we're talking about advancements like it's no big deal, right? Like it totally can be a big deal. And I totally get that. I want you guys to know that I completely understand. What I want you to realize, and I know Blake can speak to this with being at New Leader Conference, is that I can't think of one leader who got up there and didn't say something to the effect of, I'm successful now because I decided to be. Because I decided, why not me? I see other people doing it. Why can't I do it? I can. I absolutely can. What that translates into, you guys, is work. Okay? A lot of us come into this business and we think, okay, well, I worked at this place and when I put the hours in, I got a paycheck. So we've been conditioned to think that time equals money. And in this business, being a business owner, that's not necessarily true, especially at the beginning. Work equals money. Okay, when you put the work in, that's when you get stuff out. And it's a compounding business. So what you do this month, you will not see the benefits of that for maybe 3 months down the road. You guys know this. When you start talking to someone and you're forming them and you're talking about, oh, I love the cake that you made for your kid's birthday and all this. I want you to realize that you don't necessarily have to do that. I was talking to Heather Shipley. She was doing a call for me, and she said that every single person that she talks to absolutely knows about the coaching opportunity in the first 3 messages, because that's what her social media is all about. She said, there's no one that can look at my social media and not know what I do or not know that I have an online fitness community. There's nobody there that doesn't know that there's something extra that I do. So think about what works for you, what jives with you. We tell people to think about the 5 pillars, okay? What are the 5 things that make you who you are? What are the 5 things that make you unique? Okay, we have a coach that, and of course it's gonna be like family, fitness, blah, 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 those things. But the last 2 things are gonna be pretty unique to you. We have a coach that one of hers is peanut butter. She has a Facebook page with thousands of followers about peanut butter. And isn't that incredible that she can build her business and have those contacts because of peanut butter? That's incredible to me. There's twin moms, there's infertility moms, there's hiking moms, whatever it is, whatever you can dream up, there's something with that. I know a man coach, okay, he's a guy and he loves his cats and he's a cat dad. And that's part of his brand. So you guys need to be authentically, unapologetically you and reach people that way. So how do you find these people? We always say, send out 10 invites a day, send out 100 invites a week. What does that look like? And you're like, OMG, I don't even know 100 people, right? That gets hard, especially when you're just starting out. First of all, I'm going to say start with the SE tracker system. Okay, the new one that just came out, start there. When that starts to be not enough, double it. When that starts to not be enough, 10x it, okay? You're gonna go on Instagram. You're gonna follow these people. So one of the best tips that I ever got in talking to coaches was you go on Instagram and you find somebody that really does take one of those 5 pillars and goes crazy with it. right? Hiking, photography, whatever it is. And you find somebody that's got like 10 to 25,000 followers. And you start connecting with their followers, not them. Like they're already big enough, they're fine. But you want to connect with their followers. Go through and look at them. Spend 5-10 minutes connecting with those people, right? And if you have somebody, you have like a even lower follower that you're looking at, a person that has lower followers, like 7,000 to 10,000, make friends with them and say, hey, I'm going to feature you on my page. Can we switch? Can you like feature me on your page? And that way, even if 2% of those people see your post, that's awesome. Hey, go follow this person. That's a really big tip that I heard. And of course there's STEM Social and there's all these social building networks, right? There's so many things you can do to meet new people. So if you can't make those 10 invites a day, guys, you know what to do to make it happen. There's that fear. And I'm willing to bet that most of you have that fear, right? I'm scared. What are they going to say? Who cares? What's going to happen if they say something nasty to you? Like, I know that there was who was I listening to? Oh, it was Mastering Your Mean Girl. If you haven't read that book, read that book. Melissa Ambrosini. She was talking about, amen, Courtney, they ain't your tribe. So Melissa Ambrosini, she was talking about her blog and how she was doing this blog post. And she was like, I read it, the comments, and then it got really big. And then I got to a mean comment. And she said she cried and cried and cried. And then she realized that she was crying because she was letting that person project onto her. It has nothing to do with you guys. So you just have to learn how to like let it roll off your back. Okay. And it's going to take time. I understand that. I completely get it. But like Jamie Fitzpatrick says, you have to take the emotion out of this. When you find your tribe, you will find your tribe and love them hard, right? But you have to do the legwork to get there. Remember, work equals money, not necessarily time. So with this new release that's coming out, the Ultimate Portion Fix, you guys are in this Beachbody community. And I want you to realize that you have kind of surrounded yourself with this community. You have immersed yourself in Beachbody Blue, which we absolutely love. Like, holla, hallelujah, we love it. It's the best. But a lot of your people out there get their Beachbody news from you. So you may think it's old news. You may think 21 Day Fix, done it a million times. These people don't know what that means. And with this Ultimate Portion Fix, with the obesity crisis that we have in this country, we can help our children now. We can make this fun for our kids. We can fix whole families. And I don't know, like, who watches My 600 Pound Life? Guilty pleasure, absolute. Like, and you guys, I sit with a glass of wine and I'm like, that's awful. Glug, glug, glug. Glug. Like it's horrible. Guilty pleasure. But if you think that you could fix one of those families with 2B, Ultimate Portion Fix, absolutely. You would do it in a heartbeat. Don't keep this to yourself. Share it with people. This is amazing. And just like Blake said, March 4th is the release date. We want those people in as soon as possible. Let's get them in a group with Autumn. She has so much knowledge to share with us. And we want everybody to be front and center for that. We want them to feel her passion and get her knowledge and be able to do all of these things with us so that we can create more healthy families. So with that being said, ask me questions, whatever questions you guys have. Like Blake said, we're here for you at Diamond, absolutely. And before then, I know Blake's available, and if she has something, she can bring it to me. We just want to support you 100%. We have the Beachbody Champions page, which has a bunch of trainings on there. Like you guys will never want for a training. There's an Ultimate Portion Fix one on there that goes through all of the packages, so you can be absolutely versed in that. So make sure you educate yourself on that. So, ask me questions, Blake. Was anything else?
I think that actually really covered it. And I think people, I know a lot of new coaches get stumped on I don't know who to ask to invite to coaching. And I know it sounds so simple, but I say, I literally ask everybody. I presented to every single person because I'm always shocked at the people who I think are a shoo-in who say no. And then there are the people who I think there's no way they'll say yes. And they come back and they're like, I was actually thinking about it and I think I want to do it. And you're like, what? So you kind of, it's all about like, you got to get over yourself because it's really all about you. You got to get over yourself and you just got to ask and present it, because imagine if somebody didn't present it to you. Imagine if your coach never came to you and suggested it to you. Where would you be now? So that's the best advice I can give. But I feel like a lot of people on here already know that. But like I said, this Ultimate Portion Fix is, I think, the way that 21 Day Fix was 5 years ago in terms of a launch and a product and how big it's going to be. This is an opportunity. The fact that we are already in and already sort of established and can build using Ultimate Portion Fix is a huge opportunity. And I just don't want people to lose sight of what can happen with this launch on Monday. Especially with building a team and rank advancing and growing your income by getting coaches on board, because you can get access to Autumn. I mean, I don't know how many people on here were in Autumn's 80-Day Obsession exclusive coach test group, but that was hands down the most invaluable coach test group I've been in. Her knowledge was what helped me get the results that I got from that program. And I see a bunch of people shaking their heads yes too. So I imagine that her exclusive coach test group for Ultimate Portion Fix is going to be the same. It's going to be the same exact insider knowledge. Yes, Ultimate Portion Fix is amazing, but to have access to her like that, that's what you should be selling as part of it. I remember having a call with Robbie Carter actually, and him saying, Robbie Carter, if you guys don't know, is one of Mary's colleagues. And he was saying you should be inviting as if it's an exclusive coach test group every single time you talk to somebody. And now that we actually have another one, a big one like this with Autumn, this is just like an opportunity that cannot be missed with inviting to the coach opportunity. So does anybody have any questions about finances and income? And, we didn't touch on, and I don't know if this is just too much, but we didn't touch on like what happens when you open your second business center when you hit 2-star. Did you want to touch on that at all, Mary, real quick?
Yeah. And just a side note here, I realized that I didn't say enough about Success Club. You guys should absolutely make Success Club a number one priority, okay? If you're wanting to rank advance and you're wanting to build your income, there's zero way that you're going to do that without hitting Success Club, okay? And that, it honestly should be a non-negotiable for you. You're helping 3 people per month. Whether you're doing the 100 invites or not, you should absolutely be helping 3 people per month. Get your product paid for. Get your Shakeology paid for. Get your performance line paid for. There's absolutely no reason that you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so that's something that I'm super, super passionate about, because if you're not hitting Success Club, we at corporate see you as a discount coach. Like, that's basically the definition. If you're not hitting Success Club, you're a discount coach. And that's fine if that's where you want to be. But if you want to build this business and you want to earn an income, no matter how small it is, it's significant to you. Okay, so hit that Success Club, get your product paid for, and then sky's the limit. Literally, sky is the limit. It's absolutely incredible. So talking about, I realized that I didn't go through the 4 ways that you can make money from the compensation program, and I apologize. I kind of got off, and then I'll tie in with the second business center. So the first way is your team cycle bonuses. That's the 200 to 100, okay, with the volume. And I told you that the legs can switch back and forth. That at every rank does have a cap. So if you are at Diamond, I believe it's 1,500 or 2,000. I don't remember. I'm not going to go look at the PMPs so I don't get myself in trouble. So at every rank, there is a cap for your team cycle bonuses. There is no cap for your retail, which is the second way that you can make money. So team cycle bonuses, retail. Then you have team cycle matching bonus, which is, let's say I'm Blake's coach. Okay. So she's my coach. I'm her personally sponsored. I make $100 in my team cycle bonuses. As a diamond, she gets 10% of that. So she makes $10 off of my 100. I mean, I get the whole 100. You guys know what I'm saying. I get the whole 100. She gets 10% of that. And as a ruby, you get 5%. So that doesn't even kick in until diamond. So there's yet another reason to be a diamond coach, because then when you help your coaches, you also get something from that. That's amazing. It's not insignificant. It can actually be pretty awesome. So that's the third way. The fourth way is your rank bonuses. So 2-star, 5-star, 10-star, 15-star. And here's something that some coaches don't know that I always try to educate you. Let's say you're a 10-star diamond. You get the 2-star bonus, the 5-star bonus, and the 10-star bonus. So you get every bonus up to that point in every single business center that you own. So if you're 10-star and you have a 2-star second CBC, you also get the 2-star for that one. Okay. You can max out at 25 business centers. So, I mean, hey, just sit there and let your head wrap around that. That's pretty incredible. With that amount of money, you really can like fly wherever you want to, sky, whatever. So talking about the second business center, when you reach 2-star diamond, how many times have you said, oh, I wish I had a coach that was just like me, that wanted it as bad as I do? Guess what? At 2-star, we give you that. We give you yourself. We let you clone yourself into a second business center that you get to own, you get to run it, and it counts as one of your diamonds. It's absolutely incredible. So what typically happens is that coaches will put it on their spouses inside Week Life so that you can double dip in your own volume, which is a great way to double your income, which is why we see a lot of coaches double their income, because they literally get to double dip into that volume. Now, am I telling you that's what you have to do? Absolutely not. It is your business. You do what you want to do. I've seen lots of coaches have spouse on one side, second CBC on the other side, but it's an amazing earning potential to have yourself as a coach. It's absolutely incredible. And you get to do that every time you advance a 2-star for yourself. I mean, but absolutely. Is that kind of what you wanted me to go over?
Yeah. And when I was talking to some of the coaches at the NLC a few weeks ago, they basically were saying within like 6 months of hitting 2-star, their income pretty much doubled. So it is not insignificant to reach that rank. And I've already told Aaron and Tammy, to the coaches on my team, one of the things they said at NLC was, I can't remember who, maybe it was Kim when he was talking about the compensation plan, maybe, I'm not sure, or something, I can't remember it, but it said diamonds make rank, star diamonds make bank. And that was sort of just light bulb. I mean, I'd already known that, but it was like, boom, it's a huge difference. So I know baby steps. We got to get you to emerald. We got to get you to diamond, and then keep pushing. But
absolutely. And here's another way to think about it. What if I told you that I would give you $10,000 if you develop 10 diamonds? Like, you would be like, I got to go develop these diamonds. Guess what, guys? That's exactly what's happening. Those 10-star bonuses are typically 5 digits. Typically. I mean, especially with all of them put together. So kind of wrap your head around that too, thinking about it's not just the income, but those bonuses absolutely add up for sure. And if somebody's like, I'll give you this chunk of money if you just develop these people and just help people reach their goals and live healthy, fulfilling lives. Like, I get paid for that? Are you kidding me? Sign me up.
Yeah. Yeah. When you start to understand it a little bit more, it was like mind blown type of thing. Does anybody have any questions while we got Mary on here? I don't see anything in the chat.
You can ask me anything.
I have a question about once you get 2-star and you get that second business center, and you said you get a clone. Is that like, here's another diamond for you? Like, what does that mean exactly?
It just means that you get to be yourself.
So is it like I have to build this person like me again to diamonds?
Yep.
To build it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Yes. So it starts out as a coach, and then you have to put people under it. And and you have to maintain it just like another business center. So it has to have like its PV and like the number of active coaches and all that. It's just another business center. However, when you have volume in there, or when that hits Success Club, it all rolls up because we know that it's still you. So I hope that makes sense, because there's some things that are like, yeah, it's totally the same. And then there's some things that are like, well, like your second CBC can never hit Success Club because it all rolls up. Does that make sense? Just because we know it's you, so it's not going to count towards your elite points. Everything rolls up to your primary CBC.
Cool, thanks.
But your customer orders, do they automatically from your first CBC move into do those just automatically move into your second CBC? Or do you?
No, you have to place them. You have to place them in your second CBC.
Your customer orders, your retail orders?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you get like a whole new coach number?
Yep. There are 2 coach numbers. Yep.
Okay.
But when I look you up in the back office,
Mm-hmm.
I see Blake, 2-star diamond, Blake, coach.
Gotcha.
So 2 different. Yep. It's absolutely 2 different entities.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So everybody's going to be 2-star in the next month. Right?
Team of Premier right here.
That's the goal.
I love it.
All right. Well, if nobody has any other questions, I'm going to let Mary go. But thank you so much for hopping on. So helpful. We appreciate it. So thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Have a good rest of your call, and let me know if I can do anything else for you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. So I don't know if you guys I don't really have that much more to cover really than what was said. I know we have some people from other teams on here. So that's all I got now. But do you guys have any questions about the Ultimate Portion Fix launch or anything else that we have going on? Ultimate Portion Fix is like high priority right now, like I said, with that launching on Monday, and looking at that as like the only launch date. March 18th is like, that doesn't even count. Like I'm not even giving people that date. I haven't even told anybody that date. Every single time I've talked to somebody, it is March 4th, it's launching. And I give them the information as if they are signing up as a coach. So that is 100% what I would advise everybody to do, because it's an opportunity to really start building your team. So anybody else questions about anything about Ultimate Portion Fix, how to talk about it? Anything? Okay.
Erin, thank you for making those graphics.
Yeah, they were awesome. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I thought I'd called in. Weird. Yeah, I had to scramble last second because I needed them myself. And so, yeah, no problem.
All right.
No problem at all. I wanted to comment real quick about her comment on corporate sees us as a discount coach when we are at Success Club Zero. That hurt me really badly, like brought tears to me. And I didn't hear anything else she said after that. And I don't know how anybody else felt about that, because for me, I've been a diamond coach and I've dropped down to emerald right now. But I am constantly working my ass off. And I've just quit my job. And so that was very hard to hear. And I just want everyone to hear this and know, I don't know. I don't think that was okay to say, really. And we will continue to work hard, and we will continue to help people get healthy and believe in the products and believe what we do. I just wanted to share that.
Oh, hugs.
Long week.
Erin.
Thank you. Ugly crier.
Oh.
I mean, I think we all know, Erin, that you are not a discount coach. And also, I don't think we should discount coaches. if we're being honest here, because if we all had a team built of all people who were pushing the business, my goodness, imagine where we would be. But those discount coaches, the people who just purely love the products but don't really want to do much more than get the discount, they are fantastic people to help build your business. So don't ever discount anybody who is able to come in and do something like that. That's an amazing thing. So Erin, hugs.
Hey, Erin.
I didn't mean to. I don't want to discount anything she said. I took in so much what she said, and it was very, very helpful. And I agree with. Obviously, I want to grow and grow and grow. That's the goal. So that was just the one little piece that wanted to share that. So thank you for letting me do that.
Michelle, were you going to say something? You look.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, or if I'm cutting in and out or not. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Erin, I have a very similar story. I got done my job. I went from diamond to emerald. I thought my world was falling apart. It hurt because I was hustling so hard. I believe in this business so much, and I fought my way through. And I think Mary was trying to light a fire in all of us. And sometimes when you're in a very vulnerable place, it hits you wrong. And I can just tell you that I know just by the tone of your voice that you have a lot of heart and hustle in you, and you are going to do this. You are going to be fine. You're going to get through this. You're going to get your diamond back. It's going to be okay. I just want to share that with you, okay? It's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You got this.
Thank you. We all are. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome, Michelle. I don't know if you guys know, I invited a couple of people I'm in a group with some other coaches from other teams who've sort of been like orphaned, and they don't have like a strong upline helping them. And Michelle and a few others, Courtney, who was on here, are part of that group. So we all have our things, and Erin, you will totally get through this 110%. I know you will. So, all right. I'm going to let you guys go because it's 9:10 here and I want to go to bed. But feel free to, if you guys have questions about anything, literally you could ask anybody on our team. I mean, you can ask myself, Tammy, Erin, Lindsay, who is literally on the verge of hitting diamond, which is amazing. And then, if you ever want to talk to Michelle here, you let me know. So, all right, you guys, I hope you have an awesome night, and I hope this call helped you guys a little bit. Okay? I hope somebody took a picture for Instagram. Oh man, nobody took a picture? Okay. All right.
I have one. It's not very good. I'll tag who I've got.
All right. Thanks, girl. All right.
Crap, was I crying? Friggin' it.